Yoski YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And does this look different? That's because it is. Welcome to Madden 22. This is my first video on the new Madden installment. Gotta be quick though, because I'm on an EA Play free trial. But I'm gonna do something which is what I've been working on recently with this series, which is Madden predicts every single NFL team. I figured I'd do a video just like that, which is exactly just all 32 teams combined, and I'll do it on Madden 22. I did one like this last year, where I just have Madden predicting the upcoming NFL season. And I'm gonna do it on the new franchise mode here in the new Madden 22. So as you can see, this is franchise mode in Madden 22, and it looks completely different than the other Madden 21 franchise mode, which I guess is a good thing. I guess that shows that EA is trying to make franchise different, which is good. But I'm also trying to learn this at the same time now. This is cool. You can now see the week schedule, so that's pretty cool. I want to make sure that this is the correct rosters, however, which it should be, so I'm guessing I can click manage roster, and so this should be the correct rosters. We can take a look at, there's football team, of course. I guess we can take a look at the, what are they called? I gotta find them real quick. Texans? No, Titans. Titans should have Julio Jones. Yes, they do. Derrick Henry and Julio Jones. So these are the correct rosters, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out how to simulate in Madden 22 now. I gotta learn everything new, and I'm gonna go through this season. We'll stop at week 8. And then we'll go through the entire season as well. It's the correct schedule. I'm going to predict, or I'm going to let Madden predict, the upcoming 2021 NFL season based on this. Alright, so I went through half of the season now, which I believe it should be up to week 8. I'm not too sure though, because now we have 18 weeks of play. And I'm looking at this menu right now. This is a little bit different, but you can see on the top, or there's the right of the screen, it says all the passing leaders, rushing leaders, all of that. You can see that Tom Brady is leading the league in passing, with Nick Chubb in rushing. Receiving is Mike Evans, sacks Aaron Donald. Oh, Madden 22 gives you a lot of stuff now. Even interception leaders. I couldn't see any of this in Madden 21, so this is a pretty cool feature right here. Even tackle leaders. That's all pretty cool stuff right there. You can take a look at this yourself. I'm not going to read all of them, but let's take a look at the actual standings. So if I'm not wrong, how do I get to these standings? I'm still gotta figure this out myself. Is it the league? Okay, I found it. It didn't take that long to find it all. But looking at the NFL right now, the number 1 team is the Packers. Then the Titans, Browns, Cowboys. This is mid-season, so it's probably gonna be around week 8. Some teams have buys, some don't. Seahawks, Bears, Chiefs, Buccaneers. Pretty average, or pretty, expected for these teams right here. Let's take a look at the bottom feeders. I saw the Steelers and the Ravens in the middle of all that. Worst team is, that's not gonna happen. Madden. Look, 1-6 Rams, 1-5 Niners, Patriots, Giants. It's only time will tell, but more than likely those teams will not be at the bottom. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of see some consistency with these top teams. Cowboys is a little iffy. Seahawks, yeah. Okay, so Colin Kaepernick is still in this game for whatever reason. That's not realistic. Kind of forgot about that. I forgot they put Colin Kaepernick in this game. It's the Eagles, though. I'll just go ahead and make him a punter real quick. Then you got Justin Fields, actually. That's pretty cool to see a rookie up here. Even CMC is 4th in receiving as a running back. Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf, and even Randall Cobb is the top 10. Kind of funny so far. But this is only mid-season. This means nothing until we get to week 18. So why don't I go ahead and simulate the entire season? We can look through this once more, and then we can have our bracket. Let's go. Alright, so we made it to week 18. All games have been played. Let's see what Madden thinks about this NFL season. And taking a look at our top leaders in each category, Tom Brady leads the league in passing, followed by Derrick Henry in rushing, Mike Evans in receiving, Aaron Donald in sacks. Take a look at all this real quick. Pretty big numbers right there. And then let's take a look at the standings, which if I go ahead and look at right now, you already see the Packers are 13-4. But let's go and look at all of them so we can figure out our playoff teams and our bottom feeders. And the Titans, with that heavy run pass offense, get the number 1 seed at 15-2, and then the Cowboys as well, who had a horrible defense without Dak Prescott last year, also 15-2. And look, those are both big reaches. The Titans, maybe. That's a maybe. Cowboys, definitely not. Browns, 14-3. Okay, a little bit of a hype. Packers, reasonable. Buccaneers, definitely reasonable. That is crazy to get those 2 15-win teams. I highly doubt that. There could be 1 15-win team. The Steelers, way out of it. Rams, no clue what happened there. That's heavy unrealistic. And somehow the worst team in the league is the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I'm guessing that the roster might not. It should have them back from injury. It should have all the people on defense back from injury. That doesn't make sense. The Niners and Rams, they're just kind of confusing. You can also take a look at the MVP award. Who won the MVP as well? That's a good question. Let's go and take a look at the yearly awards. This will show us the MVP and I think Coach of the Year. MVP is probably going to be Tom Brady, right? No, CMC? Really? So Tom Brady didn't even get top 10, and he's number 1. Oh, he got 9. He got 9. Joe Mixon over him. This is funny. Zeke. That's crazy. Coach of the year. Who's that going to be? Mike McCarthy. Ain't no way. We're going to skip that already. You can see Mike Vrabel. Mike McCarthy. No. And Trevor Lawrence was top 5 in quarterbacks. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, I forgot about Colin Kaepernick. He didn't really make a big change though, to be honest. Yeah, those are the quarterbacks. Brett Hundley apparently started for the Colts, which actually kind of makes sense considering, the circumstance we're in. So that's a look at all the stats. Now I want to take a look at the bracket. There should be a way to do that, right? There was one in Madden 21. I don't think they would take it out. So here's a look at our playoff bracket. Some teams make sense, some don't. Let's take a look at AFC first. Browns versus Bills. Bills got 7 seed. Chiefs, Ravens, and Dolphins, Bengals. So the Titans at number 1 seed. And then NFC, Packers, Washington, Bucks, Vikings, and Seahawks, Bears. The Cowboys at 1 seed as well. We're going to go through this bracket. Who is going to win the Super Bowl according to Madden 22? That's what we're about to figure out right now. In our first ever simulating game in Madden 22, the Bills are going to drop this one to the Browns. The Bills are the 7 seed, surprisingly. The Bills were the 2. Final score 21-10. Next game, big upset. The Chiefs not as dominant in Madden 22 apparently, as the Ravens pull off a big win, 38 points to 24 if I'm not wrong. I guess Chiefs aren't that dominant. And we would call this game the Tank Bowl if it was 2019, but here's a playoff matchup between the Dolphins and the Bengals, and Tua turned the ball over. It's a pick, 30-24, and the Bengals with Waynes will get a return back to the 33-yard line, just for Joe Burrow to come out in the new Bengals uniforms, take a knee, and win this game on the road versus the Dolphins. Those are our 3 wildcard games already done just like that. Joe Burrow takes a knee, Bengals win 30-24. Let's go to the NFC now after that one with the Packers and Washington. Ryan Fitzpatrick with the Washington football team has some time here. He's going to run really slowly, but just escapes this one and gets a slide up to the 46-yard line in Packers territory. Lining back up with 1:24. This pass, complete. Logan Thomas, first down played right there to the 36-yard line. New sets of downs, first down and 10 at a minute. Ryan Fitzpatrick going for a deeper ball to a first down, and that one's going to go to Humphries, now to the red zone at the 20-yard line. They're still down by a touchdown with 55 seconds left, and now lining back up. Ryan Fitzpatrick, first down and 10 to the end zone. Jair Alexander jumps in front of it, and this is an interception for the Green Bay Packers. They would close this one out, but the Washington football team would get the ball back. They wouldn't be able to do anything with it as shown right here. And the final score of this game would be 23-16. Green Bay favor for winning this one in the wild card. Next game is going to be between the Buccaneers and the Vikings. Vikings actually down by 5. And what a pass, what a grab right here to D.D. Westbrook from Kirk Cousins. They're at the 2-yard line now, and all they need to do is punch this one in for a lead of the Buccaneers. 6 would tied, and they get it. Justin Jefferson in the end zone for a slant. Now tied at 31. I meant to say 6-point difference, not 5. But they would get the extra point. It would be 32-31. Vikings actually have a lead with a minute left. Make it 30 seconds now. First down and 10 for the Bucks and Tom Brady. And Tom Brady delivers. Chris Godwin now up around midfield at the 42-yard line. They just need a field goal, or they could get the touchdown. They feel like risking a little bit. Speaking of, Tom Brady now at 11 seconds. Could be the final play of the game. And here's that high risk, high reward. Mike Evans open to the end zone. 4 seconds on the clock. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They would add 6 to their lead with a 58-yard touchdown to Mike Evans at 37-32. Heartbreaking way to go down for the Vikings. They would get a miracle chance for a kick return. Wouldn't be able to do it, and the Bucks would win this game 37-32 and move on in the wild card. And our final wild card game is between the Seahawks and the Bears. Bears lining up for a field goal kick in a playoff game. At least they made it this time, and they win it 24-21. Seahawks go down in an upset at home, and we have finished the wild card round. Well, after a very weird wild card, we're left with these matchups right here. We have the Titans versus Ravens, the Browns versus Bengals, the Cowboys versus Bears, and the Packers versus Bucks. Those are our matchups for the divisional round. And let's start with the AFC, Titans versus Ravens. Let's go. Alright, starting with the divisional, we have the Titans, the number 1 seed. They're down by 7 in final play of the game. And the number 1 seed, can they stay alive on Ryan Tannehill's shoulders and legs? Nope, won't happen. He can't run out of it. And it's 27-20. Ravens move on, and they get their revenge since losing to the number 1 seed. How about this? Game-winning kick, 34-31. The Browns end up winning this game over the Bengals. Bengals actually pretty far. And now, Andy Dalton starting for whatever reason, even though Justin Fields played this season. And I find this kind of funny because, yes, Andy Dalton got the first down. He's going to get up. He's going to celebrate. He's going to point his fingers. Oh, game over. That's it. Cowboys win 27-24. They couldn't get out of bounds. For whatever reason, Andy Dalton didn't get out of bounds. Cowboys win. And this one, I don't have the score for it, but that doesn't really matter because Tom Brady throws 4 touchdowns for 400 yards, and he wins it over the Green Bay Packers up to the conference games. So here are our conference championship games. We have the Ravens and Browns, the AFC North matchup, and the Cowboys Bucks, the Week 1 matchup. Let's get these done. Who does Madden think is going to make the Super Bowl? Let's find out right now. In the AFC Championship game in overtime, 20-20, Lamar Jackson going to take off and run right here, and I think that dude just saw a phantom or something because he dives. Now tied at 20 within overtime, first play, 3rd down and 9, Lamar Jackson look for a pass, and we have a great stop by the rookie J.O.K., the linebacker right here, as he's going to set up shop for a 4th down and inches, which the Ravens will have to end up punting the ball away to Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield's first play, look, come on now, he just sold the bag for the Browns right here, he fumbles it, and the Ravens, all they got to do is hit a chip shot field goal in Browns territory to win this game and go to the Super Bowl, which exactly what will happen. Justin Tucker nails it. Ravens win 23-20. Baker sold the bag in the AFC Championship. And let's go look at the NFC Championship, which is the Cowboys and Bucks. Cowboys leading by 8. Look at all the time Tom Brady has right here. I can count it with my fingers, and he's going to get a big gain right here with Gronk all the way up to the 18-yard line. He had at least 6 seconds in the pocket right there. Next play, Tom Brady backs up, fires Mike Evans in man coverage, and able to hold this one in for the touchdown. Still, a crucial 2-point conversion is needed as it was an 8-point game. 29-27, they get this. They tie it up, and Tom Brady looking for the pass. Antonio Brown has it. He puts his feet in, gets the ball in, and was taken out. Just short, but still made it in. Now tied at 29, Dak Prescott, 3rd down and 5, looks for a pass. This one's complete. He's past his receiver. The Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. He got past his defender with a 56-yard touchdown. Unbelievable. Ravens will meet the Cowboys in a date in Los Angeles. No Bucks, no repeating champions. Crazy. Well, how you guys feeling about this Super Bowl? Ravens and Cowboys? I think one side makes sense, the other not so much. But this is what Madden believes. The Ravens versus the Cowboys. Who will win Super Bowl, what is it, 56? We've really done 56 Super Bowl. I think it's Super Bowl 56. Who will win this year's Super Bowl? Let's find out right now in Madden. Here's the Super Bowl. The Ravens, the Cowboys. A minute remaining. Dak Prescott. Game on the line. Down by 5. And here comes some pressure. Houston takes him down. Now under a minute. They would not call a timeout here for whatever reason. So time is going to continue to take down. It's 22-17, down by 5. Houston breaks out of the O-line and takes down Dak Prescott for a huge sack. They would line back up at a 2nd down and 16 pass. 40 seconds left. As I said, they saved their 3 timeouts for whatever reason, and Dak Prescott looks for a throw. This one gets a few yards to CeeDee Lamb, but it won't do much, and they're still not going to call a timeout. They're going to line back up with 16 seconds, 3rd down and 9. This pass, it's broken up on the coverage. At least it stops the clock this time because they're stubborn to call a timeout. They just won't do it. 4th down and 9. Last play possible, and it's on the ground. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the Ravens, and the Ravens are carrying away a victory in Super Bowl 56 according to Madden. 1st down and 10. 8 seconds on the board for number 8 just to take it away as he does here. And the Ravens will win this game 22-17 and are the Madden predicts 2021 season Super Bowl champions 22-17 over the Dallas Cowboys. How about that? Well, that concludes Madden's prediction on the 2021-2022 NFL season with the Ravens taking the crown in the Super Bowl over the Cowboys. The result is possible but highly unlikely. Might see a repeat, might see the Chiefs, Packers, Bills, but Ravens is a high possibility. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my first Madden 22 videos. I'll have more when the game actually releases because I'm running short on my free trial for 10 hours. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.